Hello everyone, welcome! It is me, Richard, Patrick, Pa, Ho, whatever. It's me, I'm the guy, the cool guy. It's me. We're playing Minecraft. TerraFirmaGreg mod pack. Wow. So, this mod pack, as we will soon see, is a sort of mod pack. It is a cool mod pack where effectively the early game is entirely reworked, right? Where you have to go through a realistic-ish, like, I call it realistic, like, well, entirely reworked early progression, where you have to go through like the Stone Age, forge pottery, melt metal to make metal tools, mine, you know, the whole shebang, as you might say. That's the mod pack. Let's see, let's think of a good name for our world. What should it be? Ricky's realistic, I don't know, Ricky's realistic rose garden. Sure, good enough. We start at the Stone Age, realistic progression into metallurgy and stuff, and then we get to steam power and stuff, right? Steam steam boiler, steam power, and then into electric power and the fusion reactor. And that's cool. Oh my god, this looks cool. I forgot I had shaders on. Jesus, holy fuck, this looks sick. That looks fucking awesome, let me tell you. So, we're here. We have a bunch of rotten flesh on the floor. Huh. We are currently a caveman, right? We are in TerraFirmaGreg, a survival mod pack as it should have been. Thank you for starting TerraFirmaGreg Modern. In this mod pack you will be put to the task of taking control of untouched wilderness and turning it into an industrial wonderland. Start from a humble beginning picking up rocks and end up while traversing interstellar space. That sounds fucking awesome. Anyway, right, we have a bunch of quests to help us on our way. Specifically the Stone Age. I think for this stream, what I want to try to achieve is metal. I want, for obviously, the necessities, food, water, shelter. I want to get that sorted, but I want metal. I want to get copper and preferably copper tools. So that's going to be the goal, getting metal. Let's see then what we can do with quests. Find some rocks. Grug smash rock. Bunch of text and shit. Right. So, rocks. Bada boom. We got rocks. Incredible, I know. We also got sticks. Now we got rocks and sticks. And oops, I picked up rotten flesh. Well, that's fine. We'll probably need it, honestly. Cool, yeah, we got rocks, ricks and stocks, fucks and cocks. We can collect stuff, whatever. Before that, alright, oh man, that's cool. Before we do things, let's try to find and decide on a place to live. What we would want to do here, we want a place with a good rock type. What we would preferably have is an area that has some form of igneous rock and some form of flux-bearing rock, aka some kind of sedimentary, mostly sedimentary rock, such as shale, limestone, and whatnot, because flux is going to be massive. We're going to need a load of flux. And igneous rock is good because it tends to be very hard rock, which we will also need. As I said, goal for this stream, food, water, shelter, metal. Because water is very easy, right? We have a flowing river, we can just drink from that. But as far as food goes, I would like to get both crops growing and animals, which might be kind of wait, I wasn't even paying attention. Why is there fucking stuff here? Let's see. God, ow! Ah! Why is there so much of it? Fucking hell. I'm not. Oh god, it's nighttime already. There's a fox. Again, I don't think monsters spawn, so we should not, die. But that's not guaranteed either. We might just go ahead and say, oh, fuck the goddamn stone type. Let's settle here. So I think let's settle near this river. Let's settle here. Because being near a river is... Oh yeah, this is also a pretty flat area. This is probably a good place to be. So, the way we actually do things in this mod pack, we can't just craft tools. If we look up, well, first of all, we can't even chop wood because we have weak fucking stubby baby hands, right? We're just gonna hurt ourselves. What we need to do is make tools to chop wood. But we can't, for example, just craft a stone axe. Yeah, we can't craft that. What we need to do is get a rod such as a stick and actually make the head. And to do that, we need to knap rocks together. You grab them and then you simply just fucking start napping away at it, right? Shape the rock. There we go. We shape an axe head and we have a stone axe head. And bada bing, bada boom, we have that. Cool. So now we can actually get wood. Wonderful. Da-da-da-da, wood. There we go. Oh yeah, also the trees fall like that. Now then. I'm just gonna get a little bit of wood for now. I don't need a lot. Although I suppose we should probably set up a campfire, shouldn't we? Let's see what the quests tell us. Napping, right, an axe and a knife. Let us make a knife. Also, the knife head is shaped like this, I think. Hold on. Yeah, now you see, one knife head. But don't you think, that's a lot of waste. Look at how small it is. That's a lot of wasted stone. Well, what you could do if you were a smart fucking big brain caveman, right? The Eureka caveman. What you can do is break it like this, and look at that. Two of the same. We have 2 for 1. McDonald's, big arc, big combo, big tasty. Right, anyway, we just combine that with a stick, and bada boom, bada bing, bada bang. We have an axe and a knife. And yeah, I already gathered wood, and now I can gather straw by using the knife to cut grass, just like this. Let's cut away some... God, it is... First of all, my mouse is fucky, but also the game itself is lagging. Let's do something like that, right? Cool. Straw. We have straw, we have logs. Gather at least 10 logs. 8 of these will be used for a pit kiln, although will be for a fire pit. Gather straw, most grasses, yeah. Oh wow, my hair just released fully. Okay, well you get to see my beautiful locks. My beautiful unwashed locks. Where the fuck? Hey streamer, do you know when Lacey goes live? I don't, unfortunately. He blocked me, you know. I was in the DMs like, hey bro, I can help you if you want, you know, gain some fans, gain some power. He fucking, I don't know. Let us first make a shovel actually. Clear away some of this dirt to flatten the area a bit. So just like that, a shovel, cool. Just clear some of this away. Here we go, a fire pit. Right, we need a fire starter, which I believe is just 2 sticks. Wonderful. And we need 1 log and 3 sticks. Oog gonna make fire. Hold on. Oog is stupid. One moment. Oog is struggling to make fire. There we go. And... fire pit. Look at that. Right, we need to eat. Y'all see how my fucking screen's going all grayscale because I'm fucking... just like withering from hunger. Just like in real life, I haven't eaten for like 20 minutes and I'm withering from hunger. I think we can, yeah, we can use the knife to cut the barley grain out of the barley. And I bet we get a bit more nutrition out of that then. Let's do that. Wonderful. Now we have 6 barley grain. Also, as you might be able to tell, food expires. Cause fuck you. Does food expire in real life? That's what I thought. So it does here as well. There you go, yummy, truly incredible. Also, another thing that I should add, you see these beautiful tabs here on the right? Guess what? We need to balance our nutrition too. Rewind 10 seconds, cause fuck you. We have fire, caveman 1, caveman 1, world 0. All right, pit kiln, right, yeah. I guess we do just get right into pottery, don't we? Let us try to get some clay then. We have our little place here. I'm sure I'll remember. I don't need to mark it down. I have good memory, I promise. Totally not fucking borderline dementia patient. I saw some clay here somewhere. I don't know where it is though. Or, yeah, it's right here. Perfect. Perfect. Oh god, this is not optimal. It's fucking... The thinnest layer of clay I've ever seen is just a rock directly under. Shallowest fucking clay I've ever seen. In real life, clay tends to generate around rivers. Because clay is like mineral substance and water. The way you do clay is the same as rock, kind of. ish. And yeah, so for example, we want a, what did we want? Well, first of all, I guess we want a clay pot to sort of, well, melt metal in, right? The way we're gonna get metal and tools and stuff is this way. So we will make an unfired vessel, which will be our pot, and then obviously we need a mold to pour the molten metal into. And the first things we are going to need is a saw to cut our logs, because right now, okay, listen, I'm gonna be real with you. Our caveman, don't worry about the skin, pretend it's a caveman, is sort of a you know, fucking how do you say, a sneako viewer, all right, to put it that way. So we're not very smart. Some would argue that you could place down the log and use the axe to fucking cut that into some form of plank adjacent thing, but we need a saw, right? So the whole point of that is we need a saw as one of our first tools for planks. We need a pickaxe because currently we cannot mine. As you might notice, there is no such thing as a stone pickaxe. There is a hammer, and there is there's a flint pickaxe. Okay, well then, rewind. What we need is a saw for the planks, and we also need a chisel, because one of the things that we will need soon is a quern and handstone. And in order to make that, we need much more careful control of stone and, you know, doing that. So we'll need a chisel to make this, because look, stone, oops, hold on, no, exactly, yeah, we need smooth stone, and to make that we need to chisel stone. So chisel and saw. So we will make those two molds here. A saw mold looks like this. It's just that. Bang. Cool. Bang. I do believe a chisel is like that. There we go. We do have one more. Maybe I'll just make a pickaxe then. Well, actually, hold on. What else do we need? I suppose, actually, yeah, because as I said, food expires, and a large thing that we will need to think about is the preservation, which there is a bajillion different methods to preserve foods that get, like you can make a refrigerator, a cryo desiccator, and a lunchbox, and a cellar and stuff, and you can age cheese and stuff. For now, all we can do is put a lid on it. We take our food and we put a lid on it, so it expires a bit slower. And we make that, and we do that with a large vessel. Let us mine out some pits into, well, I guess in that case, let's just make a pickaxe mold as well, since we're, you know, since this takes up, because this large vessel takes up the whole hole. You know, it takes up the whole hole. And these ones are smaller, so we can put multiple in here. So what we do then is we cover that with, is it log? Yeah, no, we cover that with straw to burn that in. There we go. And then we cover the straw in logs to provide fuel for it to burn and fire the clay. Firing clay is basically when you turn it from clay to pottery. And then we'll just use our fire starter, because while we can't cut a fucking log with an axe, we can use this two. If you guys have ever tried to start a fire in your real life, you'll know it's not fucking easy. But our magician fucking player here can just bada bing. Incredible. Just a log, not even a like fire starter thing, just logs, just fucking right. While this, because this takes 8 minutes, you see at the top of the screen, while this is firing, what we will do is start farming, right? So farming in this mod pack isn't quite as easy. Each crop is slightly different. In order to start growing, you will need some seeds, right? To get started, make a hoe. All crops need to be planted on farmland. Yeah, just the hoe. Crops do not need nutrients to grow, but they certainly help. Now, this is the big thing. It says, as you might be able to read, they do not need nutrients to grow. But guess what? They fucking need nutrients to grow, alright? Without nutrients, you might as well just fucking eat the seeds, right? Now, each crop has various temperature conditions, hydration, like soil hydration and whatever. And then there are 3 nutrients. There is nitrogen, as you can see here, phosphorus, as you can see here, and potassium, as you can see here. Not all 3 nutrients are as easy to get, as you might see. Potassium. To get potassium, we can do wood ash. For example, crops that need potassium can just be not fertilized, but supported via wood ash, which is easy to get, right? You just need to burn wood and get wood ash. I know, crazy. However, things like nitrogen are less easy. You need compost. Wait, you can, oh yeah, that's 10%. You need Point is, it is a lot easier to get potassium, right? That's the easiest nutrient. So we want crops that need potassium. Which crops are those? I'm not sure. We have barley. What does barley need? Do we see it somewhere? We did, right? Nitrogen, yeah. So that's... Wait, do all grain need fucking... phosphorus? Fuck! God, oops. God damn it. Alright, well, that's a bit of an issue. Carrot, nitrogen, potatoes. Okay. We will try to find... Hold on, this is almost... I was gonna do other things, but then this took a while. Bang! There we go. We got our stuff. We got a large vessel. Look at that. It's beautiful. And we got ourselves... Ow! I forgot. So you see, when things burn... when things burn, they get hot. Hot things ouchie on the hands. I know. Ah! I might genuinely be a fucking... A fucking brain gooner. I'm stupid is what I'm trying to get to. I am very dumb. Let's let these things cool down. There you go. You can see on the top of the screen it's very hot. Let's wait. Wait, very hot is fine. Yeah, okay, very hot is fine. It's just, you know. Anyway, look at that. We got ourselves some molds and a normal vessel. We got this large vessel in which we can put our food. Just like, well, this is, maybe not. Maybe we don't need to put that in there. But yeah, we can put our food, and you see now expires on something in 10 months, 4 days. If I, however, seal it, it becomes 1 year, 9 months, twice. That's 20 months, right? So, you know, it doubles the thing. So 10 months, 5 months, you see? Now that we have our vessel and stuff, we will try to find ourselves metallic saw. Yeah, exactly, they want you to make a saw. We will try to find ourselves some pebbles with ore, which are surface samples, which indicate a larger vein below, which we can access without a pickaxe, so we can only use these samples as our metal to make a pickaxe to go down and get the metal. And that's what we're gonna do. Indicators, yeah. So let's look for copper, because we're gonna need copper and, yeah, just copper, I guess. We can make tools out of just copper. So let's try to find copper. Hello, buddy. I'm gonna kidnap you and domesticate you. Oh, isn't that exciting, buddy? Ow! Whoops, I didn't mean to. I don't know why I said ow. I tried to break the leaf, not hit him. Calm down, hold on. You're okay. You're okay. I'm gonna kidnap you. We are looking for copper. Oh, copper in real life isn't just copper. It's not just a lump of copper laying around, right? In real life, copper comes in various forms combined with other minerals, such as tetrahedrite. There is native copper, which is just copper, and it's if we find that's actually optimal to find, because that's the most pure form we can get. But I doubt that. So we need to find something like tetrahedrite or native copper, malachite. That's what I was thinking, malachite or tetrahedrite. So we need to find one of those. I'm out of food also. Yeah. Oh! Oh! Oh, I'm so far away. Are you kidding me? Oh. Anyway, there may not be any monsters on the surface. However, there are still predators. Not the, you know, the fucking Epstein kind, but the actual animal predator kind that, you know, bite your dick off. Well, I guess that is the Epstein kind, but you know. God, this tall grass. As you might be able to notice, the fucking tall grass is slowing me down. Oh, wait, flax. Actually, flax is going to be incredibly useful, because one thing that we will need is to make various cloth things and manage our temperature with clothing. And flax is a type of flax line fibers, which you can make to make linen, which is going to be very useful for clothing. So we don't purely have to rely on our sheep for wool. In fact, I think the linen is for the... Because there's clothing for hot temps and for cold temps. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so that's burlap. Yeah, exactly. That's heat managing and that's cold managing. So we'll need wool and linen. Oh, there's the fucking wolves. Holy shit. Oh, Christ. They're kind of camping my body, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, buddies. Mind letting me have my stuff? Oh, there's my body. God damn it, there's fucking copper right here. Why are there wolves here? Just give me my stuff. Oh, shit. No, I kind of want to fucking... Let's dump that thing. Thank you. Fucking wolves. Go fuck yourself. There's copper here. I need the copper. It goes here. I'm trying to find like the center of the copper sample. I bet they go all the way over fucking there through the goddamn wolves. God damn it. I'm trying to find the center so we can mark it to find the vein later on. But yeah, this seems to be the edge of it. Like right here. And it of course goes through the goddamn wolves. Well, okay, let's just for now mark that. Tetrahedrite. Let's mark that. Go back to our little campfire. We will dump a couple of things and then try to kill the wolves, I guess. Fucking, I don't know what else to do. I need to get to the copper. And I think I need like 18 pieces for a saw and a chisel, right? And a pickaxe preferably, but you know. Ooh, we ready, boys? I'm gonna fucking try to fight the goddamn wolves and hope we don't die. Aren't you guys supposed to be fucking nocturnal? Can you go to sleep? Are you guys just gonna attack me when I get close? Female? Yeah, nocturnal. Why aren't you asleep? Also, God, they have a lot of hearts. I don't know why they're not attacking. I mean, if they're gonna be like that passive, I'll just go by. He doesn't look very asleep. Oh, wait, there's native copper here, really? Well, alright, I'll just leave him alone then, I guess, since they're leaving me alone. There seems to be a bit of copper here, and it goes like this. Uh-oh. Does that count as night? Are you kidding me? Are they active now? Buddies, are you gonna try to fuck me? Alright, well, fuck it. The vein seems to go like here, so this is probably around the center. Copper vein. And let's, yeah, we have it waypointed. Let's start collecting these small pieces. Oh my god, yeah, I forgot the fucking, it's, as I said, tetrahedrite is copper bearing, but it's not just pure copper, right? It has other minerals, such as, you see there, copper, antimony, iron, and sulfur. There's really not a lot of copper in here, actually, wow. Let's see, try to get all these samples we can. I do think 64, because for a thing we need 144 millibuckets, you see there? For a full tool head, doesn't matter which one, it's all just 144. Which is equal to 1 ingot, or I believe 9 of these. Wait, no it's not. Either way, yep, we need a bunch. Does that have more? No, also just 16. Wow, that kind of sucks actually. Wait, 144... Does that split evenly into 16? I'm not good at math. 64, 128. Wait, it might actually, yeah. Hold on, math. 64, 128 plus 16, 130. Yeah, I think so. I think it does actually split evenly into 9. So yeah, you can see that one of these pieces as a nugget of copper. And we need 1 ingot for each tool, which means we need 18 at the very least, preferably 27. Something tells me we're not gonna get 27. I don't even know if I don't know if we're even gonna get 18. There's not even 18 here, huh? Well, shit. Looks like we're gonna have to start with the pickaxe because there is not a whole lot of copper here. I feel like such a fucking peasant, being scraping the goddamn surface for every nugget of copper. It looks like we did in fact grab all of it, and we have 13, which is not a lot. Well, fuck. Looks like we're just making a pickaxe to start off with. We've also not started with any crops yet. To be fair, it's because I can't fucking find them, right? But, right. So, the way you do it, right, casting things, is you put the solid nuggets in there. Look, it says here, 144 millibuckets of copper. And then you fire the vessel again. Meaning you waste 8 more straw and 8 more logs. Shit gets expensive quick. And then you fire it, and then you have to quickly, as soon as it finishes firing, take it out before the copper resolidifies and pour it into the cast and let it cool. There we go. Wonderful. Cool. 8 minutes then. I guess let's just collect some wood meanwhile, right? For the hut, because we're gonna need a lot of wood. Oh, also, actually, I know another thing that I can do meanwhile. We will need, we can't just all keep using logs forever, right? Makes sense. We need to make a charcoal pit, which is a pit that turns logs into charcoal. And the way you make that is you make a pit, then you fill it with logs, and it turns into charcoal. You guys remember how I said, with this stuff, last time I tried to fucking grope the hot pottery. To grope the hot burning pot, we need a wooden tongs, which lets us actually pick things up. It's just quite simple to make, just like that. There you go. Now we'll be able to actually hold the thing to pour it into a pickaxe mold. Let us make a charcoal pit then. It should be something like this. We'll make a relatively small one for now, because Well, we can't afford to make a big one, right? We just don't have a lot of stuff. I did get flint. I might have to be a bad boy and make a flint pickaxe. How'd you make it? Oh, just flint napping? Oh, wow, you can... Oh. Yeah, I might make that then. Are we looking? 1 minute and 40. Yeah, let's be on time, because it cools relatively quickly as soon as it finishes firing. So we need to quickly be ready to... Let's put this in our offhand right away. Yeah, just put it here and then you can hold things and, you know, do things. I might get the saw then, actually. 1 minute. We can start filling this thing up for now. What you do, right, you shift right click, bang, and that makes a log pile, which you can fill with logs. You know, that's 16 logs in one block. And we need to fill this whole thing with that. So that's 16 times, what, 18, I guess? Well, we could make, I might just make it 18 times 9, because that's a fuck ton, actually. I think I'm gonna do that. We're looking 39 seconds. Let's just wait, actually. Yeah, let's, it's 30 seconds. You guys will manage, right? Come on, 8, 7, 6. We have to be quick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab the thing, put it in, grab the saw mold and put it in. Pour the copper into the saw mold. Look, guys, whoa. Crazy. There we go. We did it. Woohoo! We can put that back so we don't fucking break the tongs. We have, it's very hot. I'm currently burning my tongs off. We have a saw mold, a saw blade mold. Wait, there we go. And as soon as that cools, we will have a saw, a copper saw. At which point we can make a hut, we can make chests, we can be happy, all right? We can make barrels so we can start making leather, because leather is going to be a very important resource and it takes a while. Are you? Yeah, okay, you're cool now. And there we go. Check that out. Copper saw head, and we can just quench it in the water quickly. There we go. And combine it with the stick. Bada bing, bada boom. Copper saw. Wonderful. Now what we just do with that is fine. Bang! Lumber! Woo! And with lumber... Oh, right. Yeah, no, never mind. I forgot one lumber is... bullshit. Fuck you. And workbench. Look at that! Slowly but surely, we're getting there. We can make a crafting table. There we go. Now we can actually combine the sticks into bunches and into piles, which should save us a bit of inventory space. And now we can also make chests. There we go. Put all of the bullshit away. Look at the amount of inventory space we have now. That feels good, doesn't it? Yeah, we have a saw. Do we make a hut right away? I might, actually. Get ourselves a fuck ton more wood. There we go. Get ourselves plenty of wood. I forgot how much a saw is necessary for. I need to make fences, too, to lock in the fucking sheep. So we can start... domesticating them, because I do think the sheep will be incredibly useful, because they give us wool, meat, and hide, all of which are things we will need quite desperately. I might actually do that now, right? How'd you make fences? Oh, it's not... Oh, wait, that's not bad at all. Just lumber and... Oh, all right, well, cool. Just get, like, that amount, I guess. Like that. 32 fences, yeah, not bad at all. Let's just do it one more time. Where are these sheep? We might as well bring up sheep fucking since we're ahead, you know? God damn it, do you have to be all the fucking way over here? Ugh, bastard. I forgot to make a fence gate. Oh, wait, yeah, right. Now, this is gonna be a big thing, actually. This is gonna be a big thing. Because, you know, I don't know, maybe, I don't know how noticeable it is on stream, but walking through grass, fucking each time, I take fucking mental damage. So, let's make a thing to remedy that. 2 sticks and a lumber, and we have a wooden cane. I was gonna say walking stick. Wooden cane, we have a wooden cane, which we just put in our offhand, and suddenly, the tall grass doesn't affect us anymore. Woohoo! This is a huge quality of life thing. The wooden cane, mwah. Let's see. What do we need? Oh yeah, we need a fence gate. Planks on the inside and 4 of those. Bang, 2 gates. I don't need 2, but right. And let's get ourselves the grain. Because I do believe sheep... Wait, what do sheep eat? Hold on, let's see. What do sheep like? They eat grains. Yeah, only grains. Fuck, that sucks. Just like this. Doesn't need to be perfect, right? We just need an enclosed area so we can start domesticating them. And if you guys don't know, domesticating, it's the same way you domesticate human beings, right? You just give them food, you know? It's the same way you domesticate me if you wanted to. Just keep feeding me food until I like you. There we are. Beautiful. That should be big enough. And let us see if we can trick this dumb bastard in here with food. Oh, look at the grain. Oh, look at the grain. Mmm. Yummy. Tasty little grain. Mm-hmm. Yep, just like that. Yep. Mm-hmm. And you're stuck. Fat bastard. Cool. Let's get you a buddy. What are you? Are you a male or a female? You are a male. Let's... Oh, there's one. Let's see if we can get a female. Come on, buddy. You want some grain? I know you do. Come on. Follow me in here into this cage-shaped area where your friend is not permanently locked in for the rest of his life. Come on. There you go. Now you're stuck, you poor bastards. The way animal domestication works is, as I said, you just fucking feed them until they like you. You see at the top of the screen, familiarity 0. Now, if you look, I will feed him, and then it's 6 suddenly. At, I believe, 30, they begin letting me, you know, pet them and stuff and shear them. And I think that's also when they start breeding. And then at a certain point, because the thing is, you need to keep feeding them every day to make them more familiar, otherwise it starts disappearing. They forget you know? They're sheep, they're stupid. They bash their head against things, they don't know. So they start forgetting you, but at a certain point, they don't forget you. So I just need to keep feeding them every day for a while until they like me. Before that, I need to get grain. Are you into just normal that? Or just the grain? Well, I mean, I do have a knife, actually. I can just turn that into. Yeah, no, you don't seem to be into that anyway. Eat that. There you go. Now, come on, buddy. Follow me. Because we are... Wait, no, we're only 1.5 hours. Oh, never mind. It's not that bad then. We're good. Never mind. There you go. I guess we will just have to grow barley because I can't see any wheat or anything else that'll use the easy nutrient. What does barley need? Nitrogen. How do we get nitrogen? Oh god, this sucks, doesn't it? Yeah. Saltpeter. Oh, that's only 10%. Damn it. So I need either fucking guano or saltpeter. I mean barely, it's 10%, which just sucks, honestly. Although I guess powder is not too bad. Saltpeter. We need a cassiterite vein, saltpeter and oh, well, that I am in the right... Well, not right now, but I have the right rock type nearby. Yeah, so we basically need to find cassiterite, which we will need to find anyway, because that's tin, and we're gonna need that for bronze. And yeah, we need that for barley. Let's just plant some for now, right? And then we'll solve that issue later. How did you make a hoe? Something like this, right? Yeah, there you go. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. There you go. 12. You don't need to have it next to water. I am going to. Wait, how much hydration did you need actually? I might not. Never mind. 275. Yeah, that's 100% hydration. That's not good. 85, 65. 85, 85. 65, 65, 66, 65, 45, 60. There you go. That should be plenty. There we go. Should be fine. There you go. But yeah, as you can see, I can't have these next to the water because they need a certain level of hydration, which would be too much if they're next to the water. So I have to plant them out here. Now we just need nitrogen, which super sucks because we need saltpeter for that, but it's fine. We'll manage. Anyway, yeah, let's make a little bit of a hut. Yeah, again, it's a hut. Let's just make it fucking classic. Just, you know, log pillars and wood thing in the middle, right? We can make it a bit fancy with the roof, maybe. I don't know. Something like that. Ow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Alrighty. I would say that is a check mark. Shelter is completed. Food is in progress with the sheep and that thing. I'm gonna get nitrogen though, so I can actually grow them properly. Water is good from the very beginning, right? Bling! Shelter, bling! Water, bling! Just food. Sheepies! Hello, buddies! You want food? You wanna grow fat? Oh, sheepies! Oh, come here, buddies! Hello! You want food? There you go. There you... Oh, wow, wait. Already? Ready to shear? Really? Oh. Okay, I thought it was 30%. Okay, then I guess it's 30% at which... Oh yeah, I see the heart getting a bit better. I think it's at 30% then that they stop deteriorating familiarity if you don't feed them. So that's what, two more days? Yeah. And then I should have them effectively domesticated. All right, so that is done. Sheeps are fed. Nitrogen. Well, and actually, you know what? Fuck the nitrogen. Let's get a pickaxe first. Let us use our beautiful flint, which we have there, and make a pickaxe. There you go. A pickaxe, just like this. Beautiful. I imagine it has about half a fucking durability, but it's fine. We'll manage. Make some more of that. There we go. And then let's go do some mining. Try to get ourselves some copper. Which was somewhere around here. Oh god, the fucking wolves are there too. Where exactly is the thing? It's 1-4 like here, I think. Yeah, cool. Let's... Guys, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna mine straight down. You can... Oh! No! You know what? Yeah, the more I grow up, the more of an old person I become. Incredibly intelligent statement, I know. It looks like a dick, it tastes like dick. Okay, where are the goddamn... They're down there. Oh, and I'm down there. Hey, buddies. Mind letting me grab my stuff? Thank you. I'm gonna have to kill them, aren't I? Let's see if I can murder them from here. They should be just as fucked as me in the water. Oh, come on. Oh, fucking come here. Oh boy. Oh man, they what? They can jump. Is my fucking body going down the river with the wolves? It is. Hey buddies, mind fucking off for... Ooh. But this is good though, the wolves seem to be flowing along with the river. Let's hope they continue with that and fuck off from me and my ore vein. Let's dump some stuff and then do round 2 at attempting to mine. This time, hopefully, without getting violently assaulted by wolves. There they are. Nocturnal, you guys calm? Hopefully. Yeah. Okay, let's get to mining. I'm still forsaking God and mining straight down. Because, yeah, this is where the sample was. So mining straight down should lead me down to the vein. Hopefully. Could be completely wrong. Wait, oh my god, I just realized I'm a dumbass. Hold on, how much ladder do I even have? I should be a bit careful with that. Because mining in this... Yes, you know, the reason... If you might have noticed at the top of the screen, every rock says won't trigger collapse. Because guess what? There are fucking cave-ins and rock collapses in here, landslides and shit, meaning I'm gonna need to make some support beams so I can actually mine without everything, well, collapsing. Wait, can I make them here? I might be able to. Yeah, okay, good. You need to make fucking pillars to avoid collapse. Wait, how much? Oh, we only have 10 more ladder, god damn it. 10. Where does that even generate, I wonder? How deep does copper generate, I wonder? That's what I meant to ask. It was tetrahedrite, right? In conglomerate surface. Yeah, there's only one type that generates it. 82. What? No. That can't be true. Surely the rock type changes, right? Surely. Okay. First of all, those... That's crazy timing. Oh my god, I was just about to fuck... Okay, never mind. We're good. Oh man. Are you kidding me? I can't mine that. I can't mine it with the flint pickaxe. Surely you can mine it with a stone hammer, right? Surely, right? Oh, that pissed me off so bad. Oh my god, I'm actually really annoyed. It makes sense, but fuck's sake, man. So I need to go and scrape together more copper nuggets. That pisses me off so bad. I'm genuinely so fucking annoyed. Because this game is poopy and garbage. And not good. And terrible. And awful, in fact, actually. And fucking horrendous, if I may. I'm so fucking pissed by that. Oh, wait, I need to kill you. Hold on, bud. Come here. Wait. Good, come here. Hello. Oh. But yeah, cool. We get meat, bone, and hide. Which is what we'll need for leather. And yeah, I guess we can kind of prepare leather processing. Need something that can offer me a large hide, however. Which can make the goddamn bed and not have to run back to my base 3 bajillion times. I also need copper. Yeah, I need copper nuggets, huh? Oh, copper vein? Yeah, no, I have that. Yeah, I got a copper vein. What about it? Why I need copper? Wild cabbage, I don't care, man. Just give... Fucking finally, holy shit. Alright, there's one nugget there. Better be enough here. One there. Let's try to find the center of this. It's like right there. Copper. Oh my god, thank fuck. I don't care. Whatever, just give me the fucking copper already. Oh, okay. We found more copper nuggets, thank fuck. Just give me as much as you have. If you give me 18, I'll be very happy. How much do I have? 7 and 9. I just need 2 more. 2 more nuggets and I'll have a smile on my face. Something tells me I'm not getting 2 more nuggets. 1 more? Come on. Please. Oh, thank god. Bring respect up. Mission completed. Copper nuggets. One day I will come with a fucking asbestos-loaded nuke and obliterate the wolves, I swear. Anyway. Let's get a fire pit going. There you go, 18, that should exactly 288, and each of those molds take 144, so we'll be able to make the chisel and the pickaxe. Perfect. On fire, please. Thank you. It's fun to shit on Americans. Is this almost done? 5 minutes. Do I have the tongs? I do. Cool! So in 5 minutes we will have the pickaxe and the chisel, and then we'll be able to do a lot more good stuff. 5 minutes. Let's see, I should have time to go feed my sheep. And they should be permanently friends now. Hey, sheep buddies. Buddy pal sheep friends. Come here, honeys. How are you? I'm here to feed you, make you friends. Come here. I have grain for you. Yeah. 30. Oh wait, is that not enough? Eh? I swear that was enough. Oh, maybe not. Okay, well, when do you become friendly? Raising the familiarity enough prevents decay. White outlined heart. So I guess it's more than 30 just. So one more day and then we're friends. One more day, alright? And then we're friends. I don't talk to miners, alright? Let's see, I'm gonna keep mining some wood, try to finish the fire pit, the charcoal pit, whatever. Here we go, let's keep building the charcoal pit here. Like, sure, the day you eat, you will overeat, no doubt. Oh, wait, 15 seconds to be ready. Hold on. Pause all conversation and stuff. Let's get ready so we don't fuck it up. We have our molds, and let's prepare. Okay. It's like an F1 pit stop. You need to be fast. Fill that one up, and then that one. It's still yellow-white, and I think it solidifies it like orange, so we should be good. Yeah, we're fine. Cool, there we go. Let's cool them down in the water. There we go, those are cooled. Let's pop them out of the molds. Oh, wow, we retained both molds. I thought they broke after each time. Look at that, we have a nice chisel and pickaxe head, and let's just fucking screw them onto a stick. Boom! Proper metal tools. Hell yeah. We have the main tools we need now. Let's try to get the charcoal pit before anything else. I still have not found saltpeter, by the way. I still need that for the nitrogen for the crops. Well, we do need to find saltpeter. There we go, and then just one more, and we should be able to light our pit. Peanut butter. I want peanut butter with my banana. I want peanut butter with banana. Banana with a peanut butter with banana. Anything that I can fucking shove down my gullet, I want it. I'm so fucking hungry. There you go, and now we have that there, so we just cover it up with dirt and light this one on fire. There you go, and then we cover that as well. and you'll see it starts smoking from under the dirt. Very nice. And in about 8 minutes, I believe, we should have some charcoal. With that, we'll be able to make a charcoal forge. Meanwhile, let's get some raw rock to make ourselves a rock anvil and a handstone and grind thingy, whatever. Do we have any exposed rock anywhere nearby? There. Looks like it. I still need a large hide, by the way. I might go hunting for an animal soon. Let's go down here. So what we need is raw rock. When we break rock normally, something... I don't want to break the harden so it doesn't collapse. When we break something like this, we just get the little pebbles, because obviously we don't get a perfect piece of rock. So what we need to do instead is break rock like this. Like this. Now you see this piece is isolated from the top, all sides, and the bottom, and then it pops off as a whole thing. And just like that, we get raw rock. 7. We need a couple more. 9. I need a little bit more. Oh my god, I didn't. I'm gonna fucking kill myself, I swear. Today I'm just like genuinely on the verge of just absolute death. But yeah, now we have the raw rock. So what we do is we place it down here, we fucking smack it with a hammer, and look at that, we got ourselves an anvil. And this fucking rocket ship control panel. Fucking, oh, I hate this so bad. Do I cheat? Do I cheat with smithing? What do you think? Because there's a thing I can turn on that lets me cheat and know exactly like how many points each thing adds or subtracts to make smithing much easier. I'll consider just cheating, so because then it saves time. Brother, I cheat on whatever I can, alright? My wife is no exception, nor is this anvil, so I might. We'll see, we'll see. For now, I'll not cheat, but... Right, we have the anvil. We can't use that because you don't have any metal. Oh... Also have the closest thing I have to water. It's fucking sugar 3. Anyway, we have turned our rock into a rock anvil. Now let's make ourselves a quern and a handstone, which should be quite simple. We need 3 of these chiseled into smooth gabbro. Just simply placed like that, and other way around. There you go. And we have that one, a quern, and then just 3 of those and a stick. Oops. Shit, hold on. And we have a handstone. Wonderful. Now what this is basically 2 rocks that you slide on top of each other to crush stuff. That's it. There you go. Look, we spin it. Okay, I don't have anything to spin. Let's degrade. I think we only need 3 more, right? We only need to feed them 1 more time, so... Look. I spin it and I do things. I get... Oh, okay. Apparently I spin as well. Oh god, that's fucking awful to look at. There you go. Now we can make flour though, which is actually quite nice. Does that give any food? Nope, no nutrition. Alright. Let's see. Oh, we can make fucking beer and yeast. That's cool, I guess. Can make flatbread. Ugh, we need glue. Right. I guess... What do we need for glue? Bone meal and lime. I guess, yeah, we need to go find flux. Are you done? No. Let's go look for flux then. Which means looking for a sedimentary rock such as limestone, dolomite, chalk, marble, or tavern tintintite. We need one of those, and then we just crush it with a hammer and we got flux. And flux is basically, it's stuff. Either way, we need it for gluing metal together. You put it on metal before welding it or something, and it does stuff. And then you can also mix it in water and get lime water, which we'll need for leather making as well as glue making. Unfortunately, yeah, we just need to find the correct rock type. Like, there's no 2 ways about it. Oh yeah, you know what? Let's actually... What's this? Pyrite. Let's explore kind of blindly and... Do you want to die? Would you let me make you not alive? Why are they always protected? Goat. I swear all of these fuckers are terrifying, dude. Please, brother, just give me some fucking fluxstone. Please, brother. I have aged to 80 years old. The only good thing about this is I like, while I'm ahead, I can like look for coal. Because that's going to be a huge pain in the ass. So if I can find it while looking for fluxstone or something, that'll be very, very good. So we're kind of like looking for both right now. This fucking sucks. Wait, that's saltpeter. I am marking that. That's good. At least something. It is granted like fucking on the other side of the planet, you know, but at least it exists, you know. I'll put it that way. Like no coal, no fluxstone, no large hide animals, nothing. I found the fucking saltpeter, but that's this uber sucks, dude. Oh my fucking god, dude. This is, yeah, that's chalk already. Okay, cool. Chalk, yeah, okay. We're good. We're in the mix now. We're finally in the fucking mix. We found fluxstone. Holy shit. Oh. Task completed. Fluxstone. Oh, fucking. Go punch yourself in the liver, dude. Just to self fucking. Half a stack. I'm gonna get 2 stacks. Either way, we got this stuff now. So that's kind of cool. There you go. Surely we'll remember all that. Surely we'll remember where the chalk is for next stream. Yeah, like the chalk really is not far. I bet you could tell at the beginning when I spawned that there's chalk here. There's something inside of me. Well, besides what's inside of my ass, but there's something inside of me. And by I still don't, like, I don't know half the time if what I'm saying are things that I'm saying or just thinking to myself in my head. I want to get the anvil. I want to have the copper anvil. Swim with me, fish. Swim with me. Yes, let's jump out of the water. Oh, I'm a little bit worse at you than you at it. Yes. Whenever I close my eyes, I see the Joker. Oh man, whatever. We're back. We have our fucking stuff. 20. Oh fuck! It did degrade. Wait, more. It should be fine, right? Please tell me it's fine. I beg of you. Yes! Okay, there we go. Look at that. You see the white thing? Their familiarity won't go down. I don't need to feed them anymore. The fat bastards. Perfect. Now I can actually shear these sheep and they should also be able to fuck, I think. There we go. This should be done. Yeah, cool. Let's harvest our charcoal. There we go. Beautiful. Nice and clean, fresh, perfect charcoal. Bang. And bang. And I still need more. Perfect. We do have flux now though, which again, as I mentioned, is effectively just glue and toothpaste, but for metal. And you can make lime water out of it. We should now be able to make a charcoal forge, which will be massive. Can we make it here, I wonder? The way you do it basically, right, is 7 charcoal and 4 rock-like blocks. And I wonder if that works. I honestly do not know. Chew! Huh? Gravel does not work, can't confirm. Well, shit. Alright, let's get some cobblestone or something then, I guess. Beautiful, and then we just fill that out. 7 charcoal in a pile. And with that, I believe we will have with the 7 charcoal in a pile, we will have a charcoal pile or forge. Look at that. Cool. Now this replaces these garbage ass pit kilns. It is very nice actually, although I will I need balance. Fuck. I need to process the goddamn leather, don't I? We need to do a multi-step process to process our hide into leather, including soaking it, scraping it, soaking it, preparing it, tanning it before we finally get our leather, for which we will need about 1 billion barrels. So let's do that. That should make an equal amount of barrels. Yep. Wonderful. Oh, that does not. Okay, well, let's make it like over here, I guess. I don't really need 8 to be fair, but I'm just making it just to, again, make it even. There you go. Wonderful. We're gonna need 8 eventually. We need to tap trees for like syrup and resin and shit, so it's fine. Cool. A nice little set of barrel. What do we need to do first? We need to soak it in lime water. Right. How much does this fit? 10,000. All right. Let's fill this with water. I need a bucket, don't I? How do you make a wood bucket? With wood. That, yep. No, yeah, that checks out. that makes sense. Go. Let's fill this thing up. Wonderful. Seal that up. Put that back over here, and then just stuff it full of fucking flux, which should turn it into lime water. Yep, there you go. Beautiful. And then we can just shove our hide in there, seal it, and in 8 minutes we will have some soaked hide, I think. Something like that. We'll do something to the fucking hide, right? That is doing its thing. What is the next step? Alright, we need to scrape that, then put it in water. Alright, yeah, let's fill this one with water then. Cool. Seal that. You need to seal it to move it. Just that's why I'm doing that. We have that prepped for after that is scraped to... Yep, it's prepared. And then we need a thing of tannin, don't we? So let's do that, I guess. I wonder if we can make glue already or not, because we will need glue for stuff. Would be nice to just have it prepped already. Go, and then I don't imagine 1 wood is... It is. 1 birch log is enough, in fact. I think. I don't know. Maybe. Let's see. How do you make glue? Lime water and bone meal. Fuck it, yeah. Let's do that, I guess. This is kind of costing us a lot of flux, but this is what we need the flux for, you know, so it's not exactly like we're wasting it. This is the use case. This and the welding stuff. What is it? 20 flux, I think. And then how much bone meal? 500 lime, so 20 bone meal, I think. Oh yeah, 20 of those, 20 bone meal. 21 is 7, right? I think. I believe so, at least. 7 bones turns into 21 times 3, right? Big math. Make it large. I made... Hold on, let's check this. No, okay, yeah, exactly. That doesn't work, so we do need 20. Oh, because... Wait, no, right, that, I guess it, yeah, probably needs 20, doesn't it? There you go. Cool, you're done in 2 minutes. Let's, yeah, that should be fine. And we have these 4 for potentially syrup and stuff. We will wait for this to finish, put it in here, and then go mining. We'll get ourselves plenty of copper, because the thing is, right, the way, I suppose I should go over this a bit. Let's see, where's the vessel? Here. The way this thing works, these 5 are fuel slots, as you can probably tell. These 5 are melting slots. Whatever you put in there gets heated up. These 4 are container slots, I guess output slots, you could say. So, were you to melt down metal ore directly in here, just put it in here and melt it. If you don't have this, it just vanishes. It just melts in liquid into the ground, into the forge. But if you have a vessel here, the vessel catches that which you melt. And that vessel, mold, whatever. What we can also do is just have a vessel in here, which you have fucking chock full of metal. Which then, if you heat it up, it doesn't flow out. Then you can put more than like 5 ore. Well, I guess, I don't know. Are you done? There you go. Oh yeah, shit, we still need to scrape it, don't we? Do I have a log? I do. Go. Cool. You take this soaked hide, you stretch it across the log, and then use a knife to scrape it off. It's like a 4x4 grid of squares that you need to scrape, as you can probably tell. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you do that, yeah. And then, what? I missed. And then you have scraped hide. Cool. Now you have this scraped hide. which we can then just put in the water to prepare it. Meanwhile, we will put the tiny, the small rawhide, we'll put that in here. There you go, to soak. And we will go mining, I suppose. Oh my god, thank fuck they're stuck down there. I hope to believe they can't go down into my mine. So there was an orb. I'm gonna try to explain my mining philosophy to you, right? The one there was dirt here, but before there was an ore that I broke and I had the bad pickaxe, which means, as you can see, it's weird. The vein is massive. You remember kind of how these samples look? They were like maybe across 20 blocks, stretched like samples scattered around. That is ish how big the vein is down here in the ground, and it's mixed with rock and actual ore blocks. And if there's one here, we won't harvest the whole vein, right? There was an ore here, which means that that layer has ore. So even though I don't see any ore, I want to break that layer to expose other ore on that layer. Oh right, shit, I forgot about collapse. Fuck. Okay, well this is kind of the spooky part. I need to just kind of pray and hope that these don't trigger a collapse. Okay. Come on, just 3 more. 1. Good. Now, what I can do is, hold on, this one won't trigger, right? Perfect. I can put some support beams down. Bang! And you see, supported won't trigger collapse. Now I can mine like a human being. That from this one, this counts as the center block. It goes 4 blocks in every direction. So this doesn't count. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. We'll find out together. 1, 2, 3. And yeah, that's also supported. Unsupported, exactly. 4 blocks in each direction from the middle one. I'm doing this because I'm where I place wood where I intend to place the stone wooden beam, so I don't have to break them later and possibly collapse things. There, I like to start my mines like this, right? Ladder down. And then one in front, one of these ones, right? And then after that, I can kind of estimate, right? I know I can go to the side. That's 1, 2. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? That's as far as I can go. And then there, and then just 1 here and connect those. Because they can be longer and stuff, right? Like they can be very long if I remember correctly. Am I missing any copper? God, I'm picking it up so sloppily. I don't know where I have and don't have copper, honestly. What is the optimal strat here? I'm not actually... I'm still workshopping it, honestly. I don't know. How much do we need? We need 14 ingots worth. Do we... but I don't... it's so annoying when you have to do this and then that. It's unsure which one's which. Let's just collect a bunch, shall we? Let's just collect a bunch. Right. Fuck it, let's just mine out a couple of these like that. Out of my head. Make sure I get 14 because I don't want to go back down here later. There you go. Now let's pray and hope that that is enough. And let's also hope that the fucking wolves don't eat my asshole. Alrighty then. Please, no wolves on my anus. You're all... Oh! Alright, we did it. Let's grab that stuff and quern it, I guess. Do we even need to... Oh yeah, actually, yeah, the poor native copper querns the best, because that querns directly into copper dust. Tiny dust, to be fair. You get 2 tiny copper dust per poor copper, native copper, but you just combine that. Bada boom. Copper dust, that's exactly equal to 1 ingot, 144. It's beautiful. Because, look, you see the tetrahedricurucurucurucu, right? The furthest we can process it currently is purified, then that, and then here, dust, right? Which is... Oh wait, you can do that. 124, I mean, it's still not perfect. This one's 129, right? So it's just fucked. It's like, there's no way to evenly get that to 144. 124, exactly, especially split in 4. What is that? Hold on, that's 62, I think? I don't know. That does seem a lot more doable, however. I will say. You done there, bud? Yep, we only got one thing. Oh, man. Fuck. 400 of tannin? What do you mean? What do you mean 400 of tannin? How much? Hold on, how much do we get? We get 4 leather. How much do we need for the thing? Because we need... I don't know, I'm gonna... Yeah, we need 3. Okay, good. Yeah, we'll manage them, but... Unless, well, I'm not gonna risk wasting that. They want 400. They want 400 per thing. I'm just gonna do 2 of them, so it's 800 out of 1,000. 20 glue, beautiful. Where was I? You're all done, cool. Yeah, that's 4 copper, and it's like really nice and even. And again, thankfully, you can do this, which will also be very like nice and even, but we can't always do that. Rewind about 10 seconds. The reason why I need the bellows so badly is because to make these copper ingots, I'm gonna need copper ingot molds, right? And to fire those, without the fire pit, I need the the charcoal pit to get to yellow-white 4-star, and unfortunately, charcoal only gets to white, yellow-white 2-star. The more stars equals hotter, right? I need to heat it up more, which you can do with bellows. Bellows temporarily increases the heat of it. Yeah, this should be 1 to 1, right? If we just process that. Yeah, yeah. So we need 9 more of this stuff. What's the best way to process it, I wonder? The best choice is just crushing it with a hammer and then dropping it in water. Right? Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, we just get normal copper dust, which is just 1 ingot per thing. Very nice. Perfect, we got 17, we only need 14. Oh yeah, I don't have any ingot molds at all. I kinda just need to wait for that. I don't have much of a choice. Well, shit, oh well. Just keep processing this shit, I guess. Alright, there you go. There you go. 14 more, beautiful. Do that, it sucks. Anyway, 28 copper, and that is before 31, I mean, Jesus. That's before even processing the goddamn tetrahedrite. I also got stibnite, which is lead, right? Alrighty then. Because, hold on then. Yeah. I mean, we got the rock anvil here. Let's put in the hammer and our flux. Beautiful. And then all we do, right, is get 2 ingots very close to the melting point, which for copper is orange 4-star, as you can see there. Again, more star means hotter. So we get it to like orange 2-star or 3-star and take it out before it melts in here. And then we just put 2 ingots in here and press weld. And then we get a double ingot. And then we can use the double ingots to craft the anvil. The thing is, we need to melt this stuff first into ingot molds and then heat the ingots up, right? It kind of sucks, but this should be almost done, right? Yeah, 24 seconds, cool. Yeah, I guess with the leather, we might also be able to get the water skin. And now, while we prepare that, we can start putting charcoal in there and heating this thing up, because this thing also needs to get heated up, right? You can see here on the left the temperature. The moment I start this up, it's only warming, you know? And we need it to be like orange 4-star at least to melt that thing. Bang, there you go, cool. For leather, and get the fuck out of there. And boom, a bellows. Beautiful. We just put that here, right? And then just right click that and it heats up a bit further. Now then, we need ingot molds. That's the first thing we need to do. I don't have enough clay for many ingot molds, however. Like this. I think we'll manage with 4. Maybe, hopefully. I'll go. I mean, they're gonna take a while to heat up, right? So I think we can go mine a bit of copper in the meanwhile. 15, yeah, I mean, oh well, I guess. Good enough. Are you hot yet? You are, perfect. So you see they're at yellow-white 2-star, and this is also like the yellow-white 2-star, as is the charcoal, but to cast it we need yellow-white 4-star. So we just blow on that, and boom, you see? There you go. Now we can put them in here and start melting copper. We can do 4 at a time, I guess, otherwise they're gonna, you know, fuck up. There we go. Cool. Come on, there you go. Melt that shit. And that goes in here, wonderful. There you go, that's solid. And we just take that out. Just like that. Put the molds back in, and we do 2 of these at a time. You see it says can weld next to it, and danger because it's about to melt, so we take these out. Click weld, and boom! Ingot number 1. Can weld, let's get it to like orange then. There we go, put in some more. Bang. Yeah, again, we need 14 things, right? Because we need 7 double ingots, which is 14 ingots, which 1 dust is 1 ingot right now. There we go. Perfect. Now we just, these are all still very hot. We can take that out, save some fuel. And then let's grab these ones and also quench them. Anyway, look at this shit. We have 7 double ingots, and that means Dun, 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 dun. A copper anvil. We completed the Stone Age. Look at this. Stone Age. Fuck you. Never again. This thing. Fuck you. Never again. Bang. Oh, that's nice. It's the same shit, right? But it's just higher tier, meaning we can make like much better and higher tier recipes. This is what it's all came down to. This is what we've been working towards. We have gotten shelter. We have gotten food with some domesticated sheep. We have a quern, we have food, we have a charcoal forge, glue, a bunch of barrels, all to metal tools, right? We speedran evolution to finally make this bastard, an anvil. Thank you for being here, for watching, for enjoying this. Thank you for watching. See you.